Hi, my name is Llorraine Neithardt, and this is my YouTube debut, so I'm going to make lots of mistakes. And that's the way it goes. What my task in this incarnation or this lifetime has been to use my intuitive gift, my capacity for study and scholarly books and heart and soul and Psyche's logic, a little bit of metaphysics, not as much as Psyche. About 5 years ago, I started a blog talk radio, Venus Unplugged, and I had one concept, which was Venus, which pretty much covers it all. And over the years, I began to understand the task that was before me. Because I thought it was, I'll just talk about myth and dream and Jung and all the things I love, and certainly Venus and Eros and Psyche, mythology, dreams, the occult, the unknown world, all my pals and beings that guide the outer world. I thought that's what it would be. But just recently, in the last few episodes of Venus Unplugged, I began to recognize something, kind of with a little bit of a chill, because it was like, does this have to do with me? And as things become cohesive, they come up from the unconscious, or you have a dream, or somebody says something that triggers your blind spot and you want to kill them. Something was moving through me. And then it hit that my real task at this point in my life, before those gravity cavities get me, is to evoke, inspire, sometimes tyrannize. The truth can definitely be tyrannical. Remember what was dismembered. To create a new myth. That's part of what we're all looking at. We're looking at the fall of our myth. And myth isn't something make-believe or made up or fantasy. Myth is bones and teeth and blood and story. And myth is the pathologies that we live on, consciously or unconsciously, through omission or commission. But we're all living it. And many of my clients are feeling a call, not just purpose and what they want in life and how life can be better or worse, any of those things. But there's something, it's like nudging, pushing, discovering. And I realized it's like the silkworm, and that thread, that silk thread, that's their thread that they are here to weave and work with and tell the story and the threads. And this came to me when a client sent me a lovely note on the unlovely Facebook. And I realized, no, wait. She's a thread. And the threads one day will be weaved together. Now, according to my humble opinion, or understanding, Jung and Tolkien both wrote a red book, which I think is not a coincidence. And I suspect in 500 years from now, they will be, and with a gazillion people that I don't know anything about. So I'm just talking about what I know about and what I have devoted my life to. There's infinite other possibilities. My task is to inspire people to write down their thoughts, their myths, their dreams, their dances, their art, their music, whatever it is that tells the story. Every heart has a story that would break your heart if told. So none of us are without the story-making capacity. We tell secrets and we tell stories, and we're constantly telling stories. Now, to become more conscious or to be evoked through mythological truths and symbolic language, and to begin to tell the mythos, in one sense, one of the most important, which I yak about again and again, is the tension of the opposites. Paradox. Now, maybe it's just because I'm a Gemini, but paradox is my lord. There's so much in it if we can tolerate it. So this is just an introduction, and I'm going to learn to have a lot of fun doing this. And I've already thought of outfits and great content. Whatever I speak about, I know. It's through experience, through reading, through meeting over 20,000 people in my private practice. Not at once, one by one, okay? And so this call, for those who wish to listen, and those who wish to create and be inspired or provoked, and to those who have a sense that they have a contribution, that something deep within them is emerging. That's what all these talks are going to be about. The one common thread, whoever listens says, you know, there was that one thing you said, and it was for me. So whatever gets explored here, exploratory, there will be a thread for you somewhere. I make no promises because I have no promises to fulfill. But I have earned a feminine knowing, often through bitter tears. So I'll share the tears and the laughter and occasionally some outfits, because now I start to figure out I could do outfits and secrets and all this fab stuff. All right. So that's my debut. Ta-da! Okay?